Hey everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Dan. We're back in Scavenger, also known as we got a new update. We actually got two updates within the last two days here. This is the actual update right here. This is part 1. Part 2 is probably gonna be coming soon. But what I mean by 2 is there is some quality of life updates that were added. So we got 2 updates within 3 days, 2 days. But one of them was, of course, a quality of life update. So here's the actual real update that's not quality of life, just an add-on that they've decided to add. So we got flowers that spawn on your islands. As you see, there's different kinds of flowers. You get daisies, lilies, tulips, snapdragons, and sunflowers that can spawn on grass blocks on your island. There's also a legendary flower that has spawned now. If I do have a picture, or if it does spawn on my island, I'll be sure to show that. But I'll also say what kind of sunflower this and what it's for. A message will tell you when you join your island that says how many flowers have grown while you were offline. They grow offline, just so you all know. Lighting has been improved for certain buildings, so your builds now have better lighting, most likely. You've improved to the Citadel Marketplace, now part of the Citadel, the day and night cycle. So here's the New Haven. It's a little smaller, a lot easier to but you got the poppy flowers, which have actually changed a little in size. Same thing. As you see, there's also this right here, which is part of the quality of life update. That's one of the better things, instead of having it at the bottom right. And that's pretty much for everything. If I know it's not the best tool to use, but as you see, it tells you what you've got, so it's easy access, so you can see what you've actually gained. And then of course you can still press wheat, whatever you need. Get your wheat up here. You got some Blackfire, take that. You got NPC that you can speak to. No. And you got the innkeeper, which is that you spawn. Okay. Jake's right there, of course. You got the crafting, whatever you need, just for the first 2. Then you have all your stone that you need here. No, coal's not spawning here, just so you're all aware. You got Poppy back here. Now go through the portal here. You can enter into the Citadel. Citadel has a major update, as you can see. I'm going to say this. I like the Citadel a lot better than it was before. So, of course, what we got the courtyard, easy access to that. That'll teleport you to the front, which we're not going to do that. You got the Tactical Blade trophy, or the little statue, whatever. Maya is right here. You also got the smelter, just so you know. The smelter is right here as well. But it's the same thing. Still can buy stuff from Maya. Still can sell stuff from Maya. Going in to the castle, you have the little underling kind of character, graven kind of looking. And you have the mines portal, which is right here. Going to the right of the portal, you have some pretty good designs. It looks a lot more better and a lot more cleaner. Yeah, the castle guard that's right here. First you got to the mines right there. But it's hidden within the little kind of cave here. Going down this bridge right here, we are going to go to the right first, and then we'll go towards the left because the left has some pretty good, decent stuff there. So going over here, you have a nice little waterfall. Going here, you can access the little ship, which goes to your little island here. And of course, you got the innkeeper that's right there. Going forward, back, you got Reggie that's right here, or the beggar. Reggie is the beggar. You got the innkeeper, another innkeeper right here. You got the trading terminal. You got all your workbenches right here. You have the trading bird, which is your mailbox. You have Gideon's shop, which he sells all the blocks within pretty much the game, as well as a mailbox, which you can put on your island, and a spawn block. Going right here, you have the shop, also known as the marketplace. A few things to know right here. It does say sale tax are all 10% for 10%, and you must be level 12 to buy and sell. Here's a good night cycle, which they look pretty cool during nighttime, as you see. Going up for right here to the right, from when you go down, you have Mula. And if you actually do go back here, you go from the mines, you go to the right, you have the forest portal, which is right there, and then you have Ivan that's right there. You got the apprentice Alex, you got the castle doorway, you have carrots now they're in the Citadel. You also have tomatoes, good way to get levels up right here. And you have corn, also a good way to get the archery, if it's right here. Just so you're aware, there is a certain badge on this. It's probably going to be similar to what it was, but all you got to do is just listen for the notes. Each one has like a different note. You'll be able to tell once you start hitting your arrows. Going up in here, you see Chase in this tower. He's looking over towards New Haven and on the moon. Getting out of here, if you go up to this tower, Oberon, the underling character, is right here. Of course, his cauldron is right here. You can also craft here. If you did not know, you can craft potions. His tower looks pretty cool. I do like the use of these blue lanterns, the bookshelf cases, and the little tower. Now, I'm just going back here, and there's really nothing. As you see, there's nothing here. All just gives you a clear access to the marketplace if you want to go from there. Now, we're going to go ahead and enter inside the castle. There's a few ways that you can enter from the castle. You can go to the very top, go up there, or you can take the longer route. Get in here, or you have the opposite way. Get up the ladder. Okay, get down the stairs. Get up down here. You got the armory, which is going to be right here. You got still the castle guard that's right here. If you still have that little entrance, we're going to go ahead and enter inside of here, because there is a small little change that has happened. Dungeon, nothing has changed there, so now I'm going to go there. As you see, the gallery doesn't seem like it's changed much, but the throne room has changed. So it used to be right here. That door used to be right here. It's basically this somewhat switched. Throne's now on the left side. The door is now towards the front. Here's the armory. If you go up, if you go up the way you just came from, go up here, go down these things, and this is a pretty cool area right here. I do like this. You got all the stats from each and every single fishing rod. You got the bow, the sights. Of course, this site right here is limited. You can no longer obtain this at all. The only way to obtain it is from other players by trading and selling. You got the 2 sights. You got the diamond hammer, diamond knife, and the collections. If we actually go all the way to the top, we got some pretty cool stuff there as well. So going over to the top of the building. I'm gonna take the courtyard portal. Let's just make our way up here by ourselves. So going inside here, you got a little kind of view here, but this is where my favorite room is. You got all the trophies, you got diamond lock, gold blocks, you got the crimson throne, you got emeralds, which looks like it's saying this, we're probably getting a little update hint right here. We get the mob blocks, you got all of these right here, these little kind of like deer antler heads. The crimson one looks pretty cool, I like that one. Of course, you got chests as well. This is my favorite room out of all the rooms. Alright, going down, you have all of your swords, and this is going to be located right to the right of this. All of your different gear. That's a pretty cool area as well, but the castle looks pretty decent now. You have to have a use of going in here. Okay. Okay, looks almost done. Some mob heads right here. Alright, going over to our island. Once again, this is how remember. Your island's gonna be located right here. As you see, once we go in these, that says you have 10 flowers have been grown. Okay, so if we go ahead, you can see they got 1 of flowers. This is a daisy. We have a yellow daisy. We have another yellow daisy. And these could be anywhere on any grass block. So this is the grass block. This is not a grass block. This is a plowed field. It's not what you want. Okay, so this is a white lily. You have tulip. Another tulip. Another tulip. Got daisies. Daisies are the most common ones from what I've seen. Yes, I still have a build that's coming in here shortly. Those 2 towers have been built, and then also there's one of the walls that's been built as well. So you do have the Santa flowers, which are the poppy flowers. You got the green, yellow, red, white, black, blue, and of course you have the rainbow poppy flower as well. The new flowers are of course tulips, daisies, lilies. And you also have some sunflowers, which I will go ahead and show a picture on screen right now. Those are all the flowers right there, as well as thank you for God forgive me for all this. I'm gonna go as well as you have one special flower. This flower is actually special to one of the creators of High Realms. I should say more of a partner for High Realms. If y'all know who this is, Wild Goat is, or Wild Goat, for those that don't know, here is Wild Goat right there. This was flower was actually introduced because of Minnie. Minnie's unfortunately passed away not that long ago. Really sad, but let's go ahead and have a silence for Minnie real quick. So that was, like I said, it's quite sad to see people leave and stuff. Heartbreaking for Wild Goat and pretty much anybody who really kind of knows and hanged out with her. It's really, really sad to see people go like that, but it's a harsh reality. Alright, so quality of life updates, we have quite a few here. And it's mostly focused towards the newer players, so it's really for endgame players. It's not really going to matter too much, but there is a lot more kind of improvements that some newer players or older players really like. Alright, so for the first one, we have no level locks for items. So you purchase / trade. Level locks are only for crafting now. They wanted to reduce the grind to make sure that the game's welcome for your friends and grinders who still want to make the most of their money. They've reduced the dialogue for the tutorial or early quests. They fixed the directions for Miles Forestry quest dialogue to correct the location of the actual forest portal. That was kind of broken when the first update came out. They added more trees outside the mines area. It wasn't enough to send players to the Citadel for more trees. They added some clarification to most quest task names. They updated the lighting in the mines in the forest. Next, that was the loot notification, which of course we saw when you clicked, instead of showing it on the right, bottom right, it now shows right in front of your face. There was also a new update that was actually posted today at the time of recording this. It went out as improved some prompts and interaction to make it clear for quest versus shop. Boring one, but it's good for players. As well as a lot of people really don't like this update. This is only for your island, but if you press Shift and F on your keyboard, you can access free cam on your island for free. You don't gotta pay for anything. You can have Shift P. As you see, there's ways that you can actually go faster. So, of course, when you're moving for PC, it is going to be WASD to move. And to go faster, or a lot faster, you press Shift W, or whatever which way you want to go, and you can go a lot more faster. To disable it, you press Shift and F again, and that takes you out of the prop there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video or live stream. Goodbye, everybody.